Okay, so today we're going to sound out some words, and you just told me that how to pronounce magnet. Do you want to share? How did you sound out magnet? You just did it. How many sounds are there in magnet? Magnet.
3?
3. Yeah, you just did it. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, this lesson will be fun because you will get the hang of this really quickly, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture, and we're going to talk about how we sound it out. So this is our picture. What's this a picture of?
A catty!
A cat. This is a picture of a cat. So when we say the word cat, how many sounds do we hear? Well, right, we hear 3 sounds. K, a, t. First sound is k, second sound is a, third sound is t. Have you heard of the arm motions? K, a, t. Have you heard of that before? Where you start up top with the first sound, then you move into the middle, which is your elbow, and then you move towards your hand, and that's the last sound. And then we can blend it together. So for cat, we would start with k, at, and then we would blend it together by saying cat. Here, you try it with me. K, at, and cat. Yeah.
I think it's 3.
What's that?
3.
3? 3 sounds? Yeah, there's 3 sounds in cat. Yeah, so there's k, at, cat. Okay? So, let's try another one. So I'm going to show you another picture here.
Hack.
Whoop, not that one. What's this a picture of? Whoa, where'd it go?
Bat?
Yes, that's a bat. So how many sounds are there in bat?
Bat.
Let's think.
Bat. 2.
2? How do you figure? How do you know there's 2 sounds?
Because I said it out. Because I said it in my head.
In your head? Well, let's sound out bat. So if we stick our arm out and we say bat, we know that there's a beginning sound. That's a b, b, b. Then there's a middle sound, ah, ah. And then the last sound is
Bat.
t, t. Right, that's the last sound. So if we put it together, b, ah, t.
It's 3.
Yeah, there's 3. That's right.
And
There's
then
3
bat.
sounds. Bat. Yes. So let's start up at the top again with the beginning sound. Buh. Buh. Then,
Bat.
what's the name? T. Right.
Bat.
At. Here, do it with me. B. At. Bat.
Bat.
Yes, good job. Okay, so here's a question. So we did cat, right? And now we're doing bat, b-at. What's the difference between those sounds? So when we hear the word cat and we hear the word bat, what's the difference?
They don't start with the same letter.
Right. What are their beginning sounds? What's the difference between the beginning sounds? So you said
Cat.
they don't.
And it's cat and bat, and that doesn't start with C, and
Yeah.
Kitty doesn't start with B.
Right. Good job, Elena. You are right. They are 2 different letters, and these 2 letters make 2 different sounds. Great job. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more picture. And let's see here.
Hat.
Oh. How did you know it was a hat?
Because I saw it before when you were going to bat.
That's right. Yeah, you saw it before. That was my mistake. You should not have seen that yet. Okay, so we know that this is a hat. So when we hear the word hat, how many sounds do we hear?
Hat. Hat.
Oh, there's more than 2 sounds in this word. So if we start with hat, at.
Oh, so it goes hat. It goes at.
Right. At. So the beginning sound is what? What's the beginning sound to hat?
H-A-T.
Right. What are those sounds, though? What does the letter H sound make?
At.
There you go. There's our sounds. So the beginning sound is middle sound is ah, and the last sound is t. Okay. So then when we blend it together, we say hat. Yeah, hat. Here, you try it. What's the beginning sound in hat?
H. At.
Right. And then what's the word?
Hat.
Yeah, good job. Okay, so what is the difference between hat and bat?
The one hat starts with H and bat starts with B, and that's not, and they both don't start with it.
Right, they both don't start with the same letter. So what is when we put the words cat, bat, and hat together, what's different between those words? Yeah, go ahead.
All of them don't have the same beginning sound.
Good job. Yes, you are so right. Cat sound starts with the what sound? What's the first sound in cat?
C
Yep, that's the first letter.
and B and H.
Yeah. So those start with those letters. What are those? So what does the letter C make? What sound?
And B.
Yeah. But in cat, we don't say sat. We say cat. So letter C makes the k sound, doesn't it? Well, you kind of flew through those really quickly. So I'm going to give you one more word, and this one's going to be a little bit tricky. Okay?
No, I bet I can still make.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Okay, let me look up a word real quick. What word should I look up?
Elena!
Elena? What? Here, let me... this might not work.
I can still see. Wait.
No internet.
Put a game.
Let's see here. There says there's no internet.
Play the game.
Let me get my phone real quick.
Play the game.
No, we're not gonna play the game.
Yeah.
We got business to do. We got phonics to work on. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So, this might be a little tricky trying to figure out what this is, but I think you can get it. Okay? What is that a picture of?
A rug.
A rug? What's another word that we can use for a rug? There's my picture. Instead of a rug, this would be a mat. Yeah. Have you ever heard of a rug being called a mat before?
Like that?
Yeah, that's a mat. Well, yeah, that would be a mat.
And like that.
This would be a mat. Yep, and it says on there, wellness mats. So yep, that works as a mat. You've got some more mats over there. So mats are just another word for rug. So when we hear the word mat, what is the beginning sound in that word?
M?
M? Yeah, that's the letter. What is the letter, or what is the sound? Let me rephrase that. What does the letter M make for a sound? Yes, you're right. So when we do mat, can you show me with your arms how you would do the word mat? Remember when we started at the top?
At.
Yes. And then let's blend all the sounds together.
Mat.
Mat. Yes. And what is the difference between mat, hat, bat, and cat? Let's think. What's the difference?
They all don't have the right. They all don't have the same beginning sound.
That's right. They all don't have the same beginning sound. Okay. Well, I think that's it for today's lesson. You kind of rocked that, which was awesome. Do you have any questions for me? Did you understand the lesson?
Yep.
Yep. What can you share with me something that you learned from our lesson today? Just anything.
That all of those words didn't have the same beginning sound.
Yes, you're right. All those words did not have the same beginning sound. Well, good job today.